Hello everyone, hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Abisola. I'm a spiritual life coach, a traditionalist, and a unified in the making, and a feng shui consultant. Hi, if you're coming back here, if this is not your first time, thank you for joining me again. Like you all know, this YouTube channel is about spirituality, tradition, and everything in between. Basically, everything about my spiritual journey is what I'm going to be sharing on this channel. Right, so let's get into today's topic. So today I want to talk about spiritual members, which is Egbe in Yoruba. Excuse me, I've had a lot of my clients, a lot of my customers message me and say, Abisola, I do not really understand what the spiritual members mean. They don't really understand what Egbe mean. I mean, I always have it in my readings, but I really do not understand what it means. So this is a video that is going to talk about spiritual members. That's really going to address spiritual members and Egbe. Okay, so before we go into it, we should I like to let us know that this page has zero tolerance for insults, for bullying. Zero tolerance. We do not tolerate insults or bullying, whatever the case may be. I would block you the moment I say that you insult anybody or you insult myself. This channel, my page, is basically love and light. Okay, love and light. If you do not believe in whatever I'm saying, it is okay, just move on. You don't have to insult me or insult somebody else because we don't believe in what we don't believe in your religion, or because you don't believe with us, or you don't agree with us with whatever it is that happens on this channel or on my page. Okay, so that being said, let me go directly into spiritual members and Egbe. So, what is spiritual members? What is Egbe? Egbe is a Yoruba term which means group or society. Spiritual members are more like astral mates. They're like your soulmates, right? In Ifa tradition, we believe that everyone has a spiritual members. Everyone belongs to a group, a spiritual group, right? Now, your spiritual members might be active in your life or not active in your life, as the case may be. A lot of people have their spiritual members not active in their life, but every human being has a spiritual group, because we believe that from wherever it is we came from before we appeared on this earth, we all belong to a spiritual group. We have family and friends just the same way we have them here, right? We have family and friends in the place we came from. So we believe that we all came from a spiritual group to this earth, right? Some people's zone is active while others might not be active in their life. But this is just these are like astral mates. These are like peer groups, spiritual peer groups, right? Now let me give us an example. We all know that children, young children, babies from the age of 0 to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, as the case may be, we usually see them talking to their imaginary friends, in quotes. We see them as imaginary friends. Like, you see them talking, they even have names for these imaginary friends. But spiritually, they're actually talking to their peer groups, right? When we are born to this set, some of us have a strong connection with them that we can literally see them. You see my niece, we might be working with her, like going out with her, and then before you know, she's talking to somebody and you're asking her, Blessing, who are you talking to? She'll tell you, oh, nobody, right? Because I mean, she's now smart, like she's around 5, 6 years. But before, when she was 2, 3, if you ask her who you're talking to, she will tell you the names of the people she's talking to. She went as far as saying that, oh, she has her friends, she has siblings, Faith, Joseph, which are real siblings. They're my niece and nephew too. But when she's alone, she talks to them and you wonder, who are you talking to? She tell you, oh, I'm talking to Faith, I'm talking to Joseph. She said, oh, she has a family, that she has a family, that they're always with her. Their name is Faith and Joseph. So like exactly like the family she has in this physical realm, she has that family in the spiritual realm. right? Although she doesn't say it's spiritual, but she just, tells you she has a family somewhere and blah blah blah. But the truth is, these are actually our spiritual family. These are our spiritual members. And but when we are giving birth to this world, we literally have a strong connection with them. But growing up, society, religion has made us lose this connection with them. So we literally do not see them again. We might not be able to hear from them, but they can see us and they can hear from us. They are always with us 247. Some people, as an adult, start dreaming about them. You start dreaming that you're in the midst of people, or you have a group of friends, and so on and so forth, right? So these spiritual members, they're not evil. The misconception about them being evil is not true. They're not evil. The misconception about them being evil is not true. They are not evil. They are actually there to help us, to guide us through life, to make life easy and bearable for us. Now, they can cause chaos in our life when they are not attended to. Like, if you have spiritual members that are active in your life, they can cause chaos for you. All right? They can make you not have a stable relationship. You might be as pretty as whatever, but you cannot keep a relationship. They might make your business life horrible. You don't have finances of your own. You don't have money. They might make you not even have friends. In this world, like, you don't have friends. Once you have friends, they either betray you. You don't have good friends. You don't have people you can call your own, right? Now, this could be as a result of Egbe not attended to. Right? If these Egbe are not attended to, if your spiritual members are not attended to, they seek for attention. They're like attention seekers. Right? Let me make an example for us. Imagine we have friends. Like now, like you have a very good friend, and then you had to move. Okay, let me use myself as an example. If I have a very good friend here in Abuja, I'm based in Abuja, Nigeria. If I have a very good friend here, and then maybe I'm transferred from my workplace to Lagos, I have to be in Lagos, and I leave my friends behind and I go to Lagos. If I forget my friends, if I stop calling them or stop doing what, some people can be as petty as updating on their WhatsApp status or their story that, oh, this person has left me now, seeking for attention. We might start losing communication. They might be angry with me because I'm now in Lagos, I'm living my life, I've forgotten them. That's the same way spiritual members is to us. If we neglect them, we forget them, this is what happens. They make our life unbearable. And it could be the same thing with spiritual husband too. You could be somebody that has a husband from the spiritual realm where you came from, and then when you're now coming here, this spiritual husband will not allow you have a stable relationship because it is jealous, or he is jealous, as the case may be. If you have a stable relationship on earth here, they believe that you're going to forget about them. So this Egbe, spiritual husband, spiritual members cause chaos in your life so that you can pay them attention, you can find tradition, and then you can find solution, you can appease them. Okay, you do not do deliverance from them. It never works. I've had clients tell me they've done deliverance, they've done this, they've done 21 days fasting, they've done fasting and prayer. In short, it goes from bad to worse. That is what is going to happen if you do deliverance from spiritual members or spiritual husband. It never works. You are the only one that is just going to cut your own connection from them. You stop seeing them, you stop hearing from them, but it does not make your life better. They will still be causing chaos in your life. So the only thing you can do is to appease them, right? You need a spiritualist that is going to help you appease them on your behalf. Now, appeasement now is where your readings might now say spiritual member sacrifice is what you have to do. This sacrifice, they would be the one to tell you what they want, and then when everything is provided to them, they make your life easy. They start helping you. You have to be in alignment with your spiritual members to have an easy life on earth. If you're somebody that your spiritual members is active in your life, you have to appease them. You have to be in alignment with them to make life easy and bearable for you. And most of these spiritual members, they're usually very wealthy people. They are seers. They can see. You can sense things. If you're somebody that you can sense when somebody is coming close to you, you can sense when somebody is coming, when somebody is looking for you, you can sense it. You can see things before they happen, or you hear things, or you hear voices. You're always hearing voices, or your ears are always ringing. It could mean that spiritual members are active in your life and they are seeking attention, right? I'm trying to think about some other questions I used to get about spiritual members. Spiritual members are not evil. Okay, note that they are not evil. In short, they are the best thing that could ever happen to you when you are in alignment with them. The moment you're in alignment with them, they can be the best thing that has ever happened to you. They make your life easy, bearable. Before anything can happen to you, they already know. Okay, these are your peer groups that are supposed to help you. They're your family, they're your friends, right? Just the same way your family members here. Just imagine you're here and you travel out, you leave your parents behind in Nigeria and you travel out of the country. The moment you stop calling them, they're not happy. They start calling you, they start disturbing you, they start looking for every means to even see you or to hear from you. That is exactly what happens with your spiritual members. The moment they are here on earth, because we've forgotten about them, the veil of forgetfulness is already on us. The moment to come to this earth, we forget them. And a lot of us have made promises to them. Oh, when I come to this earth, I'm not going to forget you. Some spiritual members' child have gone as far as making promise of, oh, when I come to this earth, I will not use more than 7 days on earth. I will come back. I just want to go and visit. And that is what happens. When they now come, within 7 days, they're already dead. Some will tell you that, they will tell them that, oh, the moment I come to this earth, the day I'm going to do a very big celebration is the day I'm going to come back to the spiritual world, is the day I'm going to leave the earth. And that's when you start seeing that revelations, pastors start telling you, oh, don't do a big wedding, don't have a big ceremony, you should not do a big ceremony. It could be because you're a spiritual member child and you've already made promise to your members that the moment you have a big celebration, you will come back to them, leaving your people here sad, and it means that you're going to die from this earth, right? So people will go as far as saying, oh, the day I want to give birth to another child on this earth is this day I'm going to come back. So there are a series of things like that. It does not mean they are evil. Okay, it does not mean they are evil. It just means that these people need attention. You have to be in alignment with them. Okay, spiritual members are not evil. Spiritual husband is not evil. Yes, they can do evil things because they seek attention. I mean, literally every one of us do the same thing to our friends here on earth, to our boyfriends. If our boyfriend is not paying us attention, we start throwing tantrums. We start, creating scenarios. We start causing fights just for them to pay us attention. Right? It's the same thing. So those are our boyfriends and we're doing something evil, we're doing something wicked because we are disturbing, right? But all we just need is attention. All we are seeking is attention. Right? That is basically what it is. It is just them seeking attention, and we have to appease them to make things better for you. And it is not just a one-time thing. It's an interval. With time, you start hearing clearly from them. The moment you are doing your sacrifice, spiritual member sacrifice regularly, you're appeasing them regularly, you're letting them. For me now, if I'm broke or I need something, I just talk to them. Or I need to also think, oh, I'm broke, or you guys should, help me bring forth business and all of those things. And it happens. It happens. That is how easy your life will be if you're in alignment with them. Imagine you have a group of people helping you. Before you say Jack, they've already done it. I remember when I was still new to this whole thing that I did not know that I had the spiritual member group. There were times that I would put on my gas, and then maybe this day in particular, I remember I was boiling water, and so I wanted to buy something outside, so I rushed outside. Then I met my aunt outside and I started talking to her, and I remember that I put something on my gas. So I was not thinking, oh God, I wish I could just go and off it now. Let me just off this thing so that it doesn't burn the house. And lo and behold, I live alone in my compound, right? And I locked the door. When I got back, my gas was off. It wasn't like the water boiled over it. It was off. The knob was off. I had to turn it to put it on, basically. Another day, I had bread. My fridge was on. Everything was on. Luckily, I had people over, so people could testify to this thing that, no, this is not ordinary. I had people over. The fridge was on. And then the following day was on Sunday. So on Sunday, all of us went to church. We had a program in church. Then I was a Christian. All of us went to church. And then in church, the lights, because we use the same lights as my house and my church. So I noticed that in the church, the light was fluctuating. And I was wondering, oh God, that my fridge is on. This light could spoil my fridge. And I was thinking, I wanted to send my brother to go, my cousin brother, I wanted to give him my keys to go to my house to put off my electronics, just switch it off. And then I was not thinking about it. Oh God, I wish this thing could just get off. And I just felt, oh, let me just forget about it. I'm in church already. And when I got home, the fridge was off. It was switched off. And then my friends were like, no, this is because I've always been telling them that weird things are happening around me, and then they experienced that and they were like, look, this is just out of this world. And then it wasn't really funny, it was scary, but now I can laugh over it. That is what spiritual members can help you to do. They can help you avert problems. That is how, like, imagine you have personal assistants on a daily, on a regular, without paying them a dime. Right? Well, the only payment is for you to be appeasing them regularly, doing sacrifice regularly. Some of these things are just for you to. It could be that for you to buy sweets, biscuit, and go share to motherless baby. Or they can just tell you a direct place to go and share it. And these children might be spiritual members. Children, yes, you can have your spiritual members on earth here. I've met a client who is like, she's my spiritual member's sister. Like, she's a spiritual sister to me. I don't have a sister from my parents. I'm the only daughter, right? But we're so close, and so, everything about us was similar. We were like twin. She's my spiritual twin, basically. Like, we were like twin. Everything about our life pattern is the same thing. Right, so that is what happens. You can meet them on earth here. They can be in human form and be a friend to you for a particular period of time, and then they move on. You could call them spirit guards or whatever it is you want to call them, but do know that spiritual members is real. Spiritual husband is real. Okay, and the only thing that could help you out of the chaos that they've caused, the only thing that could help you is to be in alignment with them, is to do spiritual member sacrifice. Okay, so if this is you, if it resonates with you, if it's something you're experiencing, if you think you have spiritual members, do let me know in the comment section. And also know that spiritual member group are different. There are so many, right? There are so many. We have the Babalode, we have the Yalode, we have so many spiritual members group, and each of them has their rules and regulation. They have their do's and don'ts, right? They have their do's and don'ts. My own spiritual member group, now, I cannot sleep in darkness. I cannot make love in darkness. I cannot wear a dark clothes. I have to put on white to bed. Luckily, I'm putting on white, right? I have to put on white to bed. There are just some rules and regulations that will make you in alignment with the energies of your life, or with your energy, or with your life path. These are things that are going to help you. There are no rules and regulations that are absurd or way out of this world. They're just things that would help you in alignment, that will put you in alignment with this set, that will make you enjoy your life on earth. Okay, we're all in earth to learn. We are all alive to learn, to get to a spiritual consciousness, to live a joyful and happy life, basically, right? So if you like this, do subscribe to this channel, like the video, follow, share. I don't know, anything you can do. All right, just do it to support what I'm doing. And if you have questions, please, I need you to have questions. I need you to ask questions. Your questions are going to be content for me. Once I see your questions, I will make a video to answer it in details as much as I can. Okay, just support, and please, no insults, no bullying. I have zero tolerance for it. I don't like insults. I do not like bullying. I don't like it, so let's not do it. Okay, just love and light, basically. Let us all learn. Let us all grow to a spiritual consciousness, right? And if you like it, like, share, follow, do whatever. Follow my Instagram pages, Okay, thank you for watching. See you next week. I'm going to try as much as I can to make videos every week. Well, if you ask a lot of questions, I might end up making videos twice a week, 3 times a week as the questions comes. Okay, so bye, see you next time. Peace out.